but let's go ahead and get started. New thing I'm doing, Michael's Mediocre Smite gameplay. Few things. This game, right now, if you could see if you saw the thumbnail, Kuku is the god I'm playing, so if you've played Smite, you've probably used him before. I love Kuku, one of the easier gods to use. And basically before the game really starts to roll, what I'm doing with these videos is just playing some Smite and recapping how my specific games went. And honestly, I am not the best at Smite, so should be pretty entertaining, fun sometimes. Maybe you watch gameplay and some of these guys are like amazing. That is not me. I am not that good at this game, but sometimes I'll surprise myself. Right off the bat, throwing down some tornadoes with Kuku. Game mode I'm playing in this game, just to recap it, is Slash. Kind of like playing Slash sometimes. Not as much strategy, I think, as Conquest, which is the game like the elite players play when you watch the Smite Pro League. Not as much strategy. You still kind of have to have all the roles, the Guardian, the Assassin, the Mages, and all that stuff. But at the same time, not as much limitations. And also, I think the game plays a little quicker, so if you're in more of a hurry, don't have like 45 minutes to devote to a game, maybe Slash is for you. Right now, not doing too much early game stuff in Slash. Pretty much just kind of beating the crap out of each other and then settling into lanes. Looking at my teammates so far: Odin, Sylvanas, Dan. I think Neja is the other one. I can't tell by the icon. But I mean, a decent, not the best. Some of those characters, I think. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the team comp. Maybe it is a good one. I don't know. This is why this game plays mediocre. So, a couple things I want to point out about what I'm doing right now. You might be wondering, why are you not just live streaming it? Well, a few reasons. One, it's a mediocre gameplay review. This is not a live streaming thing, so deal with that. Two, when I live stream, sometimes I say words I shouldn't say, and I might have mentioned before in podcast videos, I'm a teacher, so probably my reaction, oh, nice ult, Michael. My reactions, wouldn't be as genuine, maybe. So, and also three, just who cares? It's my video. Deal with it. So, going back, and even like sports, you think about sports, like sometimes you play a game, you like to go back, hey, this is how I did, here's where I sucked at, and this is what I did well. Ooh, 2-1 right off the bat, nice. Some early kills going. Thinking back to this game, I think really early on we did decent. Like, I think we played pretty well. And also, I like to check and see how I'm doing damage-wise. Don't judge me. I think we did pretty decent early on. But as the game goes on, I think they start to beef up a little bit. I think there's some faults we have that come around. Oh, I make an enemy here in a second. Watch this ult I'm about to do. This guy, he thinks off the left, and sniped. Look at that. That's one of those where that guy definitely thought he was getting away, and now he's just like, I gotta kill that guy. Like, I made an enemy right there. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure ults this game. This is probably my best ever ult game with Kuku. But pretty fun to just, catch people off guard with that. The other thing with Smite I really enjoy is it's not just random characters, which is cool too, but with Smite it's like, gods or deities or urban legends and stuff, and they base the characters around. So Kuku, a character I've used a good bit. I actually diamond Kuku. with this one, and I think he's one of the easier gods to use. I think anybody who plays Smite would agree. He controls a lot of area, some high power damage, especially with his ult. Later in the game, my ult gets pretty big, but using Kuku I don't think is difficult. So if you're starting the game, you're just starting out, he's one I would recommend. I also like to play mages personally. So mages right now, like you see me, some of these guys, I missed there. Some of these, and I make a big mistake here. I think, yep, I make a big mistake here. So I'm about to die, and then I should go back, but you're gonna see in a second. I just get a little cocky, and yep, I hear it. I get a little cocky, and I want to pay for it. But mages, you'll see, like, I'm not jumping into the fight. So if you're new to Smite, you'll notice I'm not like ultimately getting in there. And when I get in here, this is what happens. You try to stay back. Where some of these other characters, some of the other roles, they are supposed to jump in and melee and take some of that damage. So the more you play the game, the more you find out. I cannot believe I just made that mistake. Actually, I can. I'm not but I should have known better there. Kuku, pretty cool god though. Looking at the history of the characters, Smite gives you a rundown of each character and their lore. So a serpent god, a Mayan god. The story is he was in a cave, and his sister was taking care of him until he was too big, and then over time he flew out, started causing earthquakes, and yeah, there's more that goes into that, but just a brief rundown of the Smite lore. So also, if you're new to Smite, never played before, you're trying to take ultimately the final tower for each for your team. So you're trying to take their tower, but you have to get to towers before that. So I'm dropping some tornadoes. I missed right there, missed again. Oh, really struggling right there. Ooh, am I gonna chase this guy down? No, I missed that one, but oh well. But back to Kuku, a Mayan god, I mentioned that. What's really funny is at the end of the game, his laugh. He has a very distinct laugh. I think I left off the part. Sister cared for him in a cave. Just once again, his backstory. Grew to a size such that his sister could not feed him anymore, so he flew out of the cave into the sea, causing an earthquake. Kuku to let his sister know that he is still alive, he causes earth tremors every year in July. So also the Smite lore mentions that he's connected to another Mayan god, Chuck. Flies ahead of Chuck to help predict the rains. So once again, this game, I enjoy it, and I think a lot of other people enjoy it. Like I said, there's a Smite Pro League, and not just the game. Ooh, nice. Not just the gameplay, but also the fact that there's some, as a teacher, like there's some historical, just kind of relevance there. So where these characters came from. Like I said early on, I think we held our own. We held our own kills wise. So right now at the top it's 6 to 7. We're down 1, but it's not like we were getting destroyed by any means. I will say Dan's and Bro had a rough game. Yeah, so poor Dan. He did not do so well. Okay, so missed an opportunity for a kill right there once again. But hey, this is what this recap's for. Looking for my mistakes, going back, making sure they don't happen again. Or they probably will happen again. I'm not that good. Also, if you play Smite and you're watching this video, or if you don't, they give recommendations for builds. I think there's a few characters that I kind of do my own thing with. I think Kuku, his is pretty standard. Like I'm just looking off the default one right now, but a lot of this stuff is stuff I used anyway, so I kind of vary a little bit towards the end. But there's some characters. Am I gonna get him? Yes, I am. Nice ult there. 735 damage with that ult. That's pretty gnarly. There's some characters I cannot just get a build for, and I'm sure as the videos go on you'll see that. So a lot of times I just use the ones that are recommended until I figure the character out. So right now, other part of Slash, which is different from Conquest, trying to get these juggernauts. They help take towers and stuff, which I think in Conquest they updated. There's something you can get to. I haven't played Conquest recently. So we destroyed that one pretty easily. And now we have ours coming in. It should help us take a tower. I'm going to go back. Like I said, I like to look at damage, top kills, to see kind of how I'm doing. Because some games, if you're off a little bit, like if you're a mage or an assassin or something, and you're not in the ballpark of top gold kills or damage, then something's definitely off. But Odin dropping his, hit another ult, nice kill. There we go. There we go. I'd like to point out my gamer tag. My gamer tag, if you're a student watching this, no, I'm not going to add you as a friend. Also, in high school, that was created, and yeah, I think that says it all. Nice, Michael. What are we doing here? I have to change the name of the show right off the bat. So once again, these guys are hurting pretty bad. I'm not sure what happens to them. Give them a little bit of health with my med cloak. Throw a tornado down. Get an ult, or not an ult, some tornadoes in. Should have went back probably, but I don't blame him. Some of these guys are hurting. Destroy the Juggernaut. Now I got some life steal. You see there's like pluses coming back. The tornado doesn't do a lot with life steal. Some of his bigger moves, some of Kukulkan's bigger moves do a little bit more. So let's see if I can get an ult in. There we go. He came right back into it there. And 6-1 so far. 6-1. Like I said, killed it with the ults in these games. Sometimes not as good. Not as good. Tanner. I want to talk about Tanner for a second. Tanner hates this game. Tanner hates games like this, and it's really funny to hear him talk about. I think, has anybody ever heard of the game Paragon that went away? Paragon, pretty similar to this. They actually closed it down. It's the same creators as Fortnite, so they closed it down when Fortnite started taking off. And then they basically just gave everything out so other creators could try to go in and make up for it, or like make a new game using the characters, because the characters were actually really cool in the game. Long story short, Tanner played, I think, one game of Smite-ish. You know, I think he quit after that one game. He said, never again, I'm not going to do it. It's stupid. So really funny. I just enjoy talking about these types of games with Tanner because he hates it. I wonder what god Tanner would use if he played this game. A nice ult, 860 there. I wonder what god Tanner would use if he played this game. I think he would use like an assassin or a hunter, someone like that, someone who does a lot of damage. I think Danny would use someone like Mulan, and they're a warrior who could take a lot of damage but also deal a lot of damage. Like I said, I like to play mage, or I actually like to play guardian too, giving health or taking damage, protecting the carry. So here we go. I'm with Dan here, running around. What's Dan up to? Like I said, Dan struggled a good bit this game, so poor guy. But it happens. Understand? It happens. So throwing that tornado down. One character that really irks me playing against is Merlin. Just, he gets me every freaking time. Okay, so I don't know, I'm missing a lot there. Gonna throw that down. Am I gonna get him? Nope. Alright, that was cool. Good job, Michael. Throw an ult down. There we go. Nice. 2. Hit 2. Killed 1. So 8 and 1. Not doing too bad, but like I said, it is what it is. Sometimes you play well, sometimes you don't. So we'll definitely have games where we don't play well. Mr. McNuggies, that's a great, I hope Mr. McNuggies watches this sometime. That's a great gamer tag. Doja's cat. Alright. Thanks, O, for coming in, getting that blue buff, stealing it. So I'm going to try to take this Juggernaut, throw a tornado down, let Odin do the rest himself since he took my blue buff. Not that I needed it, but it's kind of lame on his part. Kind of lame on his part. So I'm going to go back. The skin, I'm using the Alquang skin for Kuku too. Usually he's not standing upright. But I actually like using this one. Sometimes I think optics, and I'm totally wrong here, but it just seems like maybe it's a little more difficult to hit this person. So throw out some more light steal, skip ahead, and as soon as I get up to the tower, already in a fight. I'm gonna save that ult for a second. There we go. Throw one down, misses. That would have been a good one. And the cool thing about, and once again, if you've never played Smite, every character has different moves, and see right there, I got stuck in, I paid for it. Every character has different moves, different abilities, what they're good at, what they're not. So, right now, what I'm doing, different from how Sylvanus is playing and all that other stuff. So, here I come back, skipping ahead a little bit, just so you don't have to see me running up the, well, not really running, I'm flying. So you don't have to see me flying back. I think this is where it really goes downhill. As you can see at the top left, there's an 18, there's Sylvanus, there's a picture of him, but Danzenborough, like I said, struggling this game. He bailed on us, but it is what it is. We don't surrender. I think we vote a few times, but we fight it out. So at this point, the other team, it's 21-17 in the kill count. They're beating us by 4. That's not really that bad. We're holding our own, but Dan, who was struggling, he bailed on us. So it is what it is. We're going to fight it out till the end here. So you see the surrender vote starting. I don't know how I voted. It might pop up on the side. I think I wait this one out, or I say no. So here we go. Throw a tornado. Take that. Doing a pretty good bit of damage. Nice ult, but doesn't get anybody. Kind of just runs them off. So here's like a thing you don't want to be in with a mage. Most mages is one-on-one battles, unless you can, like right now I'm throwing my tornadoes down and it's hitting pretty well, but it's not like a kill shot. So if she would have kept in, she might have been able to get me right there. Here we go. Oh, this guy, I got him earlier in the game. Now, oh, he thinks he has me. I'm scooting. Oh, oh, so close. Like I said, he hates me at this point after that first ult. So here I skip ahead, and I'm right back to this guy chasing down tornado. One hit, boom, dead. Just that poor guy. He's not happy, but I believe that's my last kill for this game. So I get a few more assists that I remember, but not too good the rest of the game. I think here's where I start to make a few more mistakes. Instead of focusing on helping out maybe with minions, I try to go after the Juggernaut. Not this time so much. This time was a good time to go do it because no one was really doing anything. But later in the game, there'll be minions, and I'll go fight the minions instead of helping the team out, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Actually, I know I shouldn't have done that. You catch a lot of flack for that. But hey, that's what we're doing here. We're watching. We're watching, reviewing, we're going back. So here we go. 5-on-4 at this point. It's pretty tough to overcome. Pretty tough to overcome. And I believe me and Nasia, I think this is the name of the character. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see the screen. But I believe we have like 18 of the 20 kills. So Sylvanas, a Guardian, not going to get a lot of kills. Odin, either way, depends how he's played. See, he picks up one there. But pretty much me and Nasia, we're and if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. I have no idea. Didn't do my homework on that character so much. So here once again, my teammates are going, and instead I focused on trying to save that Phoenix, and I didn't. Is what it is. Dan sitting there really hurt us. So go back, get some health, throw a tornado down, try to push these minions up so we could take towers. And I think that was the real difference of the game early on. We did really well in like team battles, holding our own, but we did not capitalize on that on pushing towers, and that's something that really you have to do. Like, you can't just, or we're getting kills. I've seen games where the other team it'll be like 40 kills to 10, and the team with 10 kills ended up winning because the team with 40 kills was just not focused on the objective. So you got to find that balance. I know it's fun to get kills and to rack up your KD and stuff, but you also want to win. Like, I'd rather win. So miss the Juggernaut there. We're gonna miss Merlin. I'm gonna throw an ult down. Hit, but oh, Sylvanas. Okay, Sylvanas throwing out Merlin there, getting assist. Sylvanas again. Okay, maybe I was wrong on the KD thing. I mean, there's 25. I know I finished with 9, but so Juggernaut with 3v1 right now. Should have been able to take care of them. We dropped the ball on that one. Okay, so there's Juggernauts, and then another character that really messes me up is Baba Yaga on the other team. Anytime I play against one of those, anytime I play against that character, I just don't do well one-on-one against them, and it's a struggle. So I really tried to avoid that character as much. Miss an ult, that was big. Probably wouldn't have killed anybody there, but just to get them to back off my teammates. And my cooldowns, right now you can see in the bottom right, that's how long before you could use a move. Once again, if you play, you know that already, but alright, 7 kills in a row for her, good job. Picking up an assist, throwing down a tornado. So this is where we really, the rails go off. So rails go off here. So I'm getting back. Health is kind of low. I want to get back and get some health so I can stay in the fight, because I'm getting eaten up. Once again, mages, you don't want to be really going head to head with somebody. Unfortunately, one of my teammates went down there. Phoenix is there. At this point, surrender vote, we could have just quit, but we wanted to ride it out. The game's almost over anyway. Our Titan is under attack. So now here, once again, I go for a Juggernaut. Odin is going the left lane. Sylvanas is going to do that as well. Probably should have went with them. But I thought maybe this Juggernaut would turn the tide of the game, and it didn't. So it's going to be eaten up pretty quickly. Yeah, so started off pretty strong in the kill department, and then over towards the end I start to make some mistakes, and I mean, my mistakes and everybody else's, we lose. So Sylvanas, he's getting chased here. I want to try to help him out, but it's too little too late. Throw an ult down, but that's a god with a higher health, and they have a lot of protection, so it doesn't really do much. Gonna go back, try to play defense at this point, but not gonna end well. So even though I didn't play too bad, this game is about to be over. So throw a tornado down. I think right here Merlin's about to get me. And luck, I don't know how I didn't die. I don't know what happened. I still trying to figure this one out. Base, and I'm still losing health, but unfortunately, that was it. So top damage, Neja did pretty well. Sylvanus, but Danzenberg, that really hurt us, but it is what it is. I mean, it sucks. So this has been enjoyable. This was Michael's mediocre gameplay, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, cool, you still watched it. So